Hello, it's day 12 of the Liberator project, and today I'm actually inside the camper van. So it's been fantastically hot again, so it has limited what I've been doing, but I have been getting on with things, so there is quite a bit of progress to see. I've actually cleaned inside the camper now. I'll try and show you. I'll show you first of all. I did the headliner, and I'm really pleased with this. It's come up incredibly well. Again, bit of the magic sieve and a bit of elbow grease, and that's come up. It looks great. I mean, it looks like new. So very pleased with that. I've also finished both the sunscreens now. So I've sewed up the seam, and I'm just about ready to fit those. In fact, if I'd have had another half an hour, I would have put these on, because these are ready to go. They're clean, and they even if you drop them, they're fine. So that's some good news. The windscreen. Now I'm really pleased with that. I think someone has put a new windscreen on it, because I can't see any marks on it at all. It's, well, fingerprints now, but it's windscreen's absolutely fine. And I've cleaned up the dashboard. Obviously, you know, there's bits of wires that still need sorting out, but generally that's come up quite nice. There was, as always with you know, when you're working on old vehicles, a few surprises. One of them was the fact that not only were the air vents completely blocked by the top of the dashboard, which someone had fitted, they weren't actually even wired up. So some of the pipes are missing, and I've got to I will replace those, and others I've made holes for to get the vents in so they work properly again. That's a good thing. And just now I've been making a new template for the top of the dash. I'd like to get that finished tonight if I can, and get that in. I've got the grills to go in. I just need the pipes wired up, and then the van's got you know, got cold air and possibly a heater. I don't know yet. So that's one thing. I've cleaned quite a lot of the cabin. I've got some sewing to do on the chairs, but I've got some seat covers to put on those. So once they're painted and the covers are on, that look very nice. All the lights seem to be working on the dashboard, which was amazing. I really didn't expect that. I will have to show you. Hang on, I'll flip this round. You can see that. So again, with old campers that have obviously been modded over the years, there's lots of switches which I haven't got a clue what they do. This sort of switch. Oh, I think that must be the washers, because it's turned on some sort of motor. But there's all sorts of switches. I will have to, you know, spend a little bit of a fun time trying to work out what they're for, and I will label them. To label them, I actually got some 70s dyno tape to make it authentic. So that it's a bit daft having all these lights and switches with no labels on, so I put some dyno tape on, and that will look authentic, and I think make it a lot easier to use. I've stripped out the back of the van, if you can see that. I've taken the covers off the seats. Someone had already replaced the foam. They put new foam in them, so that's fine. The covers are, one lot's been washed, the other lot's in my washing machine. They're coming up quite nice, so I still need to steam clean the material that's on the side of the van, but the seats and covers look fine. I also found I've got a table that's actually up in the cabin above there, which fits down here, so you can use it as a dining area, or you can put some boards in, which are in one of these cupboards, and that makes it into a bed. So good. I'm glad the bits are there. I've got to spend a bit of time doing that up, but I'm slowly working forward. Things are happening. So that's the progress to date. Now, would have done more, but again, the heat, it is so hot. It's, you know, if you do a half an hour on the van in the sun, that's, you know, you need to spend another half an hour sitting down having a cold drink before you do the next bit. So it really has slowed me down. But, you know, as long as there's progress every day, you know, hopefully another few days and the van's good enough to list, to sell. And when I do that, I will put the link down below, and you can actually trace it. I'll go through the money and the finances of that for your interest when that's up for sale, and you can follow the auction. And if you like the camper, it could be yours. Something wonderful that happened today. Guy Mark, who's seems really gemmed up with electrics and wiring, gave me access to this catalogue, and it's a company I didn't know about that's quite local, and they do loads of fittings and screws, which is really what I need. I've driven to B&Q and local hardware shops and not found anything I needed, so that was really useful. I went down there, and the guy behind the counter, because they're a big industrial unit, they want to sell you, 250, 100 screws, and I felt a bit silly going in and saying, I'd like a dozen, please. But he was really good. He just gave me a handful of screws and said, just put some money in a charity box, don't worry about it. So what a nice guy. I have to recommend them. Orbital Fasteners, they're in Talpits Lane, Watford, but they've got branches all over. What a nice guy. It's always nice when someone does something unexpected. It gives you a warm glow. So that was fantastic. Other than that, what else have I done? I've got some of the door cards and things done. They're still in the house being finished off. But hopefully tomorrow, if it's a bit cooler, I'll get a good day and get basically the inside of the cab completely finished. That's the goal. Well, I'm being honest with you. You'll see when it goes wrong tomorrow, but I'm telling you this now. Okay, that's today's progress report on the Liberator project. I would like to say hello, Mark in Thailand. I mean, that's fantastic. It really does amuse me to hear that people are watching all around the world. And thank you. Please like, share, and I hope I'm entertaining and you enjoy it. Okay, more cockpit cleaning tomorrow, and speak to you soon. Bye.